What's up? Have you ever been in a slump? Let's unpack that today. What's up, everyone? It's Johnny here with Tell a Friend, and I just want to thank you guys for coming on this ride with us. I love you guys for just all the encouragement you've been giving me lately. I really appreciate that. But I was thinking about being in a slump, and the other day I heard this baseball announcer say that. He said like there was a baseball player going through a slump, right? And it got me thinking about these slumps. And I remember years ago, true story, years ago, I read an article about Willie Mays. Now, if you don't know who Willie Mays is, I highly recommend you, after this video, go look him up. But let me just tell you who he is. He's arguably one of the greatest baseball players ever to play baseball, hands down. Anyways, the article that I read says that Willie Mays went through a batting slump, 0 for 24 batting slump. That means 24 consecutive times he went up and got out. 24 times. Now the average baseball player goes up 4 times a game, so that means over a week he did not hit the ball 1 time. He was in a slump, right? Now, what is a slump? Like in baseball players, what happens? So with baseball players, they begin to lose confidence in their swing. Now, a slump for us in our daily lives is kind of like the same thing. We begin to lose confidence in our day-to-day activities, or we become distant. We're in a rut. We start pulling away from our family members, and the list can go on and on when you are in a rut. Now, I'm gonna give you a no-duh moment, right? But you cannot be successful and be in a slump at life. Bottom line, right? You cannot be successful and be in a slump at life. No duh. Yeah, Johnny, that's you're telling me something I don't know, right? But there are some people here today, some people watching, that they have a hard time getting out of a slump, right? They don't have the tools or the resources. And I'm not saying I know everything, right? Or I have the best advice, but I'm gonna give you one piece of advice that I use all the time when I feel like I'm in a slump, in a rut, just going through the routine. I have one piece of advice for you. Now look it. I'm gonna share this because I think it's very relevant with you. But in the Bible, there was one person I really like to read about, and that's King David. Now, King David, basically, he is a man with a lot of successes in life, but he was also a man who failed a lot. Self-inflicted failure he had. I mean, so many things he did wrong. But so Dave had, Dave, I say Dave like my friend, but King David, one day if I ever meet him, he's gonna be my friend, so I'll call him Dave. But anyways, King David had a lot of success in life, but a lot of failures in life. And when you're at that level, you don't have a lot of places to go to ask for advice, right? So when David was in a rut, matter of fact, it describes that he was going through a tough time in his life. Matter of fact, it says he was greatly distressed, right? Have you ever felt that way, like distressed in life because you feel like all these things around you and you just can't get out of what is kind of going around you? Now, this is the one thing. Now, here's my advice for you guys, right? I think it'll help you no matter who you are. King David, when he was always stressed and in distress, in a rut, he says that he would encourage himself. What? It's that easy. Encourage himself. When he would fall down, he wouldn't wait for somebody to pick him back up. Right? When he was going through a rut, he didn't wait for somebody to come pat him on the back and say, "You can do it, King David. Don't worry about it." No, he encouraged himself. Now today, You may be going through something, right? And you don't have those resources or those tools to get you out of that rut, get you from pulling away from your loved ones. I'm gonna tell you today, if you can take one thing from me today, is encourage yourself. Encourage yourself, because there are times you're not gonna be able to find anybody to pick you up. Dust your pants off, get up, and keep moving. Don't stop, and that will help you. It helps me. I'm telling you, this does work, because I practice this all the time. So today, I love you guys. If you're in a rut, if you're going through something, sometimes you need to encourage yourself to be successful and get out of that slump. Just imagine for 1 second, if Willie Mays would have quit after going 0 for 24. He didn't quit. Now imagine if you don't quit, how successful at life you can be. So I love you guys. Be blessed. And don't forget to tell a friend. And if you ain't got any friends, you're going through a rut and you say, maybe I do need to reach out to Johnny. You can always reach out to me. I love you guys. Be blessed. Take care. Bye now.